can tell you miracles that we've seen here every day. A lot of kids, if they do go to school, they only finish 6th grade. For them, school sometimes is a waste of time. So that's our biggest challenge in Kairos, parents. I think the problem is they cannot understand that, yes, the kid at 10 years old can bring maybe $5 a week to the house, but if he was a doctor, he could bring even more, but they cannot wait for so many years because the food is needed now. One of the main objectives of Kairos is to provide scholarships to kids who do not have access to a high-level education. So as of today, we have in the school a total of 90 kids, but on a full scholarship, 40 kids. And our objective is that our kids can grow and be leaders of this community. Also, I believe that God uses this type of trips with a purpose, not just for our kids here, but for their lives. I know people who they have had a life-changing experience. When you come to Guatemala, you are making a difference, that you are sharing the love of God with them. You're showing God's love through the work you're doing, and that there is people who care for them. They're not alone.
There is nothing. You can see somewhere people are just live on their tents, on their top, on their whatever thing they find, they make somewhere to live. They have every kinds of need, so they help us. Nurses and doctors come, they take care of our sick people, and then some come for building, for construction. Some of them come to help in other ways. We are going to dig a well over here. In that area, a summer kitchen where we will be able to feed thousands of people daily. That's our point. That's why we are here.
The truth of the matter is that it's a stigma here in Jamaica, where children with disability, whether they are hearing impaired or mute or other, there are many parents who really don't care about them. So they're on the back burner.
They refer to them as dummies. Dummy isn't here, dummy is over there, and so forth. So they don't call them by name.
And the one with the disability is always behind. They do not attend family gatherings, and they will not be able to go out. We're trying to change that. Mission Discovery came into our lives at a very critical time. We moved them from the back forward to let them know they are somebody and they are special in God's sight because they're fearfully and wonderfully made.
But we are here to show them that they're smart. They're learning a lot of things that the hearing kids are learning.
We have our vocational center doing vocational skills. It is a holistic school where physically, spiritually, and everything comes together. My whole being and my whole life is that anybody pass through this little school must leave with a sense of feeling that God is love and God is here.
The Jeremiah Project has different programs, like feeding program, education, but one of the programs is helping home improvement with the families in their home. We have about 60 kids. We have kids that are here that we know are different, that we know are better off because they've been here learning and just growing and being allowed to be a kid.
Me gusta la escuela porque me enseñan de todo.
Our vision is that the community itself will be impacted by families that have been impacted by God's hope and having a relationship and being able to dream and think and see in a different way. We can only do so much with what we have, but the groups that come in can bring those sorts of resources to be able to do those kind of things. And we know that when people come and see how life is and what's going on here, God has a way of touching them and changing their lives. You come down wanting to serve and help and you end up being blessed far more than you feel like you've blessed.
I myself, I work with prisoners. For all the prisoners, I try to be a voice from within the walls, as well as the families. The families go through a lot too when they have people in prison, and so a lot of the repairs that usually get done don't happen. A lot of the grandmas are raising the children, the grandchildren now, and there's always a need to help the grandmas with things they can't do too. With Mission Discovery, what I do is I just talk to people out in the community and find someone who needs help and don't have the finances or don't have the skills, or the manpower to get some of that work done. I try to hook up the needs with Mission Discovery, let them know, and they always come to the rescue. Personally, it's changed me in building bridges of trust and knowing that there are people out there who care, learning that there's people who want to help us. When I seen the young people interacting with the children out at the center, and to give those smaller kids get all the hugs they needed and all the love that was shown to them, that is special to me.
to make an impact. That's what Mission Discovery does.